Hello everybody and welcome to YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to make a YouTube video. I'm going to show you a little bit of everything, a little bit of nothing. I'm going to show you Krita, I'm going to show you Canva, I'm going to show you DaVinci Resolve, all stuff that's free. Let's cue the music.
Cold rain shivers down my coat and into my unsuspecting pocket. Someday we will all be fish and swim to the market.
Okay. So this is OBS. Here's your audio. Here's all of your different devices you can link to. You got display capture, game captures, if you got a capture card. You've got your audio, you've got your video, you have everything you could need. You just hit plus and you just add whatever you need in. You got different windows, different media sources, everything, okay? You do not need a camera. You probably don't even need a good microphone these days, but microphone's probably all you really need. I'm going to show you how to clean up audio using other technology. But first, I'm going to start in here. When I scroll through these, you can see it all linking up here, showing me what I have. You can click on these, you can drag them, you can move them around. You can hit here, you can hit rename, remove, order. You can move them on top of each other. If I move this down, that one doesn't really matter because it's audio. But if I move my game capture up, you will start to see, let's do this, move it up, game capture up. Hey, look at that. It's a little me talking. It's my little avatar. I have him green screen because I am going to show you how to do green screen as well. This is going to be very simple. So let's move out of OBS and let's move over to something else. This device here, this little doohickey, this beautiful thing is called VTuber, and it's beautiful, and that's what allows me to make this little VTuber thing. You use images, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. I'm going to show you exactly how I made my character translucent like this, if you want to do it translucent. That makes it harder. I would go with the normal photo. This took me a minute, but it was pretty simple. So I just threw this guy into Paint and used the Paint tool to remove the background. Then I went to a website called Remove Background, and I removed the background on him and used the eraser tool to erase any of the stuff and threw him right in here. This is a whole convoluted mess that is totally not needed. You could just use a normal image, which you can use some of the settings over here. When you click onto something like this, you can replace the image or export the image or remove the image. Throwing an image in here is the easy part. These are the different facial animations. You can go over here and you can replace the image with one where the mouth is open. I just have them jump. If you come over here, you can change things like random movements, jumps. It's pretty simple. You'll get used to it once you get the hang of it. If you want to use this thing, I had a funny idea to make this green screen and throw it over whatever I need, and I will show you how to do that in a minute. If you want to have just a quick, easy avatar that you don't have to move yourself, and you could just have it have an open mouth. And okay, so here, welcome to Audacity. This is the beautiful world of Audacity right here. This is what I use to clean up all of my audio. The audio you're hearing now is going to sound like shit until I clean it up. So this right here, all this shitty fucking audio right here.
Hola, bonjour. I am cleaning up audio.
Okay, so as you can hear, it doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound the worst, but it's not great. So we're going to clean this up right now. We're going to go into some of the settings here. So here's noise removal. Check this out. We're going to hit noise reduction. This is beautiful. So it's going to tell you kind of what you want to do here. So I'm going to show you. So we're going to just grab the audio here. Look at that. Look at that. This is all the audio where no one's talking. This is what you want. It doesn't sound too great, but, you know, we're going to clean it up. So this is all the sounds you want removed from your clip. And then we're going to go to Effect. We're going to go back to Noise Remover. We're going to go to Noise Reduction. We're going to go Get Noise Profile. Look at that. Then we're going to hit everything. And we're going to go, hit everything again. We're going to go to Effect again. We're going to go Noise Removal. We're going to go Noise Reduction. And we're done. And we're just going to hit OK. You can change some of the settings around, but you'll kind of get the gist. So here we are in DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to show you a lot of things you can do in here. But step number one, when it comes to the audio, you're going to want to lock some parts down. You want to keep these on. This allows for snapping, and this allows for linked selection. So your audio and video is going to be linked. So let's say you dragged your video on here. It's going to pop right up. You're just going to lock that video down and then delete the audio and then take your new audio from Audacity and line it up perfectly. You want to start with that. So now your audio and your video is synced up. There's no changes. Then you can start editing and cutting in clips. Krita. I'm going to show you how to animate. Oh boy. Okay, so here we are in Krita. I know nothing about Krita. I know enough. Enough to make something. So what we're going to do is we're going to make something simple. These are keyframes. These are all the stuff you need. So we're going to come in here. We're just going to draw a square. No, black's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this box. We're going to go like this. Hey, look at that. You made a box. Okay. I know it's crooked and it's not straight. It's not level, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Notice how this is the frame for everything now. So what we're going to do is now add words to it. I'm just going to draw them. That looks like shit. But if we make the pen smaller, write the word subscribe. Wow, look at how good I am as an artist. It says subscribe. That is beautiful. Okay, so next, we're going to go create blank frame. I'm going to first frame, we're going to copy keyframes. Go right here, hit paste. Would you look at that? I've got that, and in the middle, I've got this. Well, this looks like shit. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to hit the light bulb here. And look, now we can see through it on the next frame. So we have one frame with nothing, one frame with something, one frame with something. So we're going to draw this again. And it's going to look like shit, but it's going to look kind of cool. Now, obviously, you can just type in words in here. It's just like Paint. You have text and stuff. You could just make it look really nice if you have a drawing tablet or if you're just really good at drawing or the mouse. I'm going to go for the realism of crap, and that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. I'm drawing letters. Letters are here, and then we're going to do the E at the end, and boom. And there we go. So we have this, this, and this. And I know what you're thinking. Well, that looks like shit. Well, here's where I'm going to teach you some tricks. We've done that, so what we're going to do is we're going to copy this frame here, paste it here, ta-da. And then you're going to grab this frame here, copy, paste it here. And now we have a little animation that just says subscribe really shittily. And we can change the speed of all of these so it moves slowly. So let's bring it on. The whole animation is now at 25%. Subscribe. Look at that. Look at that tiny little video we made that says subscribe. Now we're going to export it as a video. Okay, so you're going to need this software or this code right here to be able to export a Krita animation into an MP4, which you can use for YouTube videos. So let's focus on that right now. Hey, look, we're here. So we're going to just open a new file here, and I'm just going to show you how to do this really quick. I'll have all links to everything in the description. So we're going to go File. When you're rendering your animation, this is important. Exporting and all this stuff, that's for like images. Rendering an animation is important. So what we're going to do is we're just going to draw something real quick. Go up here. It still doesn't allow us to do it. So we're going to go Add Blank Frame. Hold on. Draw something real quick. And we have an animation. So when we're rendering animation, it'll take 1 second to pop up. Here we go. See this right here? You're going to want to find that file you downloaded. It's going to be an exe. And it's going to go right here. And it'll allow you to do an MP4 video. And that's it. And then there you go. Oh, and make sure that everything looks correct and all your frames are how you want it to be. Okay, so now we're going to talk about DaVinci Resolve. This is the timeline. As you can see, here's the intro I made. I'm going to show you really quick, easy stuff you can do. So you can kind of just drag anything wherever you want it. Also, DaVinci Resolve is free. Everything I'm showing you is free. Don't worry. So this is going to be a little confusing because all this stuff down here can get a little jumbled. But here's my picture. Here's my video, you know. Yeah, you can hear it plain as day. It's pretty simple. So let's work on that. And I will show you some of the tricks that I did to make some of this stuff. So this is the tool you're always going to be using. This is the clicker tool, you know, the pointer. You click on everything, you move it around. If you do anything, you can always undo or erase. That's really important. Audio is very, very important. I'm going to show you some tricks. This is Ripple Delete. Only hit this if you're really sure it does what you want it to do. This will delete any of the gaps in between your stuff. This is amazing for doing audio. If you're just editing all your audio first, this is great. I recommend this. This is delete section. This will just delete it and leave the gap. If the gap is still there, you can go like this and you can hit Ripple Delete or Delete Gap by right clicking. And that just closes the gap, pulls your entire animation or your entire video together. That is what you want. Okay, but we're going to go into video animation. So this is just a PNG. All your stuff is over here in the media pool. These are all your little videos of things that you could be getting rid of or leaving on the timeline or using or whatever you want. So this is all the video that was linked to my audio from OBS. I deleted that because this video is not using anything from my camera. You do not need a good camera. You just need really good audio or good enough. And with Audacity, we showed you that. So the audio I have in the beginning here is not that great, but the rest of the audio for this video is going to be cleaned up using Audacity. Obviously, I already showed you that. So right now, let's get to it. So first of all, clicking on this, we're going to drag this down. I'm going to show you all this stuff on the side. So you have all of these different settings, transform, cropping. If you have a video or a picture and you want to crop in a certain way, this is what you do. You can crop the left, the right, the side. You can basically shorten the video, make it as small as you want, and drag it around using all this stuff right here, just like you would do a normal image. Dynamic zoom is a little bit much. You really don't need that, but if you want to do some sort of dynamic zoom, you can. Composition, not really important. Speed change is important for videos sometimes. Stabilization, this is all extra stuff you want to get to learn, but you don't really need to know right off the bat. So, what I did to this picture here is I just rotated the shit out of it. So, what we're going to do is scroll up here so you can see everything. This is a normal image, and then if I click on these other images, you can see that they zoom or they move or they rotate, and you can see that this one is zoomed in a bit. If you go over to this image, this one is rotated. Let's go down to where that's at. Oh, wait, no, this one's not rotated. Some of these images are flipped. All these transitions are in here, so I'm going to show you how to do transitions. But basically, everything you need to know is right here. Here's how you flip. Okay, then over here, you have some extra stuff. Your video transitions. I want to show you this real quick. Look how many transitions you have with the free version. All this stuff. I've been throwing in some blur dissolve. I've been throwing in some of this other stuff down here. All beautiful things. You pretty much can just, these are them right here. Let's highlight those on the timeline and move up. You can put them, depending on what kind of transition it is, at the beginning or end of your clip, or in the middle of the clip like you see here. If you want to make cuts, this is how you cut things. Look at that. I just cut that. I can drag this. I can move it. I can shorten it. Grabbing this allows you to shorten something, slam it right back. If I deleted this, I could stretch this one out to be the rest of it. Let's hit edit. Let's hit undo. Boom. My clip is not cut anymore. All right. That is my audio. I do not want to cut that any more than I have to. Okay, so now we're going to come over here. And as you can see in the video, we're going to pull the video down. I have this little character pop up. Now, your first thought is, how did you do that character? How did you make that little character appear and do all that wiggly stuff? Well, with this. Now, how I made it do that is very simple. We're going to cut back over to OBS here, and I'm going to show you how I did this. This is all like rudimentary, cheap stuff. There's better ways to do these things that you can find out. I'm showing you the simple, easy, cheap way. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to grab my game display, and we're going to order it and move it up. This game display is the VTuber software that I'm using. Notice how it's green. There might be a way to make that transparent. If I figure that out, I will let you know. But I'm going with kind of a green screen vibe here. So then what we're going to do is we're going to hit add. We're going to add an image. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is go into your OBS, scroll over to the top, green screen. You just download any picture for green screen. Hit OK. Look at that. Now, what we do is we move this in the order. Move down. Hey, look at that. I have a little guy on a green screen. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this. We'll make it quick. My recording didn't save. Woohoo. but that's okay. So we have this footage here, right? This footage right here, the green screen and the guy and whatever. So what you're going to do is hit over here. Look, I've already kind of got it looking a little fresh. And then you'll just hit this. You'll right click and you'll hit add alpha input. You'll take this, you'll attach it over here. See? Real easy. You attach the blue node to the blue node. Then you'll come over here and you'll click on the tool here. Click this. Oh, look at that. My character looks like shit now. I picked a bad character. Obviously, you pick a better picture. You can make it look better. Then you click this. Oh, and look. The colors have flipped. And then we'll grab this. Bottom left, in and out ratio. Turn all the way to the left. And then grab the blur. Turn it up a little bit. And done. Yeah, it looks like shit. Obviously, it would look better if I didn't have a weird transparent character that I made. But your mileage may vary. So that's it. And then if I go back to the clips, obviously, I'm going to change that. Here is a little guy on a black surface for about 1 second. But he's moving around and shaking because it's a video that I made. And I can stretch the video, shorten the video. I can remove the audio from it. So I can have him just shaking while I'm talking. It's really up to you. I'm sure there's an easier way to have your little VTuber guy be in a video. He's made for streaming. You do him in OBS. You have him go over a stream. It's instant. It looks beautiful. On here, it doesn't look great because I'm trying to force him into a DaVinci Resolve video. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it, but I'm using green screen. I just showed you how to do green screen. Also, if you lay a video underneath this green screen, so I guess we're going to show that again. All right. Would you look at that? It works for that one frame that I did it. So if I drag this down, there it is. And it moves. Well, take my word for it. It moves. So that was everything. Thank you for watching. All links will be in the description. If you like this video, I guess do the thing other YouTubers tell you to do. And have a good rest of your day. Bye.